In this episode of Flashback Fridays, we talk about one of my favorite Battlefield games. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Games. If this is your first time here, please take a look around, and if you like my videos, please go ahead and subscribe and check out my content. Also turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright guys, welcome back to a new episode of Flashback Fridays, and this time we'll be talking about Battlefield 2, one of my favorite Battlefield games of all time, and it's an amazing game. It came out back in 2005, and I loved it on PC back then. And to be honest, it was one of the first-person shooter games that I played on PC. I wasn't huge into first-person shooter games back in the day, but I did play Counter-Strike, and then when I tried Battlefield, I was like, hey, this is awesome. So it's a huge scale, as you guys know right now. You know, Battlefield's name has been so popular that we all know how big the games are, the maps, and how awesome the weapons are. And it's an awesome experience playing that with a ton of players online, right? So back in the day, it was awesome. I think I got more in the game like in 2007-ish. Around then, that's when I first started playing like hardcore, and I loved it. And I remember me and a couple of friends going over to another friend's house, a city away from our current city, and we would go over there like about an hour or so, and we would hang out, have a LAN party. We would take our computers and spend the night there, and it was awesome. And we would also take trips to our local LAN centers. And then back in the day, if you guys don't know what those are, I'm pretty sure you do, but if you don't know what they are, they're awesome. They were basically an internet cafe, right? Like you would have PCs and stuff there, but you know, these were made for gamers. They had a ton of badass computers with amazing games on them, and you can pay like $10, $20 an hour or whatever to play games on there, or I think it was like $20 for unlimited and like $5 an hour or something like that. Anyways, I can't remember the prices. That was so long ago, but it was such a great experience. And of course, all of my friends, like, you know, 10, 12, 15 of us would get together and we would play Battlefield. That was awesome. It was amazing, and those were great experiences back in the day, especially when you had different squads and you can, like, you know, work, do some teamwork and stuff like that, work together. It was super awesome. But how do we play Battlefield 2 in 2021? Is it still alive? The answer is yes. It's not officially alive through EA and Origin, but there is like a third-party way of doing things, right? So all you need is a legit CD key of your game. So if you have one of these, like a physical copy of your game, you can go ahead and get the CD key from inside and install this on your PC and use that way, right? Like to validate your game. You have to have it installed on your machine. Now, what you do with that is you have the game in there, and then you have to download this thing called Battlefield 2 Hub. You download that. You know, there's a bunch of YouTube videos about it online. Make sure you watch those. I don't want to go too in depth about that here in this video, so make sure you do your research. It's called Battlefield 2 Hub. Check that out. And then those videos and you know, guides online, they typically will tell you the things you have to download. So first of all, download that application, and then you have to patch the game. You have to patch the game from version 1.41 to version 1.5. After you've done that, then you can log into the Battlefield 2 Hub, run that information there, and then you can play online. So I created an account, Pop Games, and I was playing online. I was playing Wake Island, my favorite map here on Battlefield 2, and it was awesome. Here is a little bit of footage here. Check this out.
To reload the weapon, press your reload key. Press and hold the right mouse button to control the power of a throw. The longer you hold the button, the further it will be thrown.
I would never have thought that so many years later I would be playing this game. It was so nostalgic for me, such a great experience, and that's what made me love Battlefield. We go from this game to Battlefield 4 and it's like night and day. It's like a completely big change, but it's awesome where it started, right? And then with Battlefield 1, the graphics in that and the graphics in Battlefield 5, even though I'm not a huge fan of those two games, they still are amazing looking. They look so beautiful and they look awesome. But, you know, this is where it started for me back in the day, Battlefield 2. And I am glad I found a way to play this in 2021. And I just love the fact that Battlefield is such an awesome game. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of Battlefield 2. Is it one of your favorite games, or have you never played it before? Do you even play on PC? Let me know in the comments down below, because you guys know I'm a huge PlayStation fan. But yes, PC was one of the biggest, you know, not consoles, but platforms I played for a long time. Like I said, I mentioned to you guys, I played Counter-Strike, and then I played like RTS games like, you know, Real-Time Strategy. I played, what is that game called? Age of Empires 1 and 2. Oh, awesome games. I love the Company and Hero games. Those are awesome. I love those games. And, of course, we have huge games now, like first-person shooters that look amazing with the graphics on PC that look stellar. They just look out of this world. And then going back to this is like, hey, it was simple, but the gameplay was so much fun, and I love it so much, guys. So, Flashback Friday, shout out to Battlefield 2, guys. An amazing game. What I did, since I have my physical copies here, guys, what I did was I don't have a CD drive on my new computer. I don't have a disk drive. So what I did was I contacted Origin, because I have my CD key, but I have no way of installing this on Origin. I think I tried putting in the key and it wouldn't, like, you know, accept it, or for some reason for me. I don't know what it was, but it didn't work. So I contacted their help support, their customer support or whatever, and I was chatting with the person, and they were very helpful. I told the person, hey, I have Battlefield 2 for PC. I don't have a disk drive. I can't install it. I have the CD key, my official CD key that I bought from, you know, 2005 or whenever I bought the game, and I just can't install it right now. How do I get a digital copy of the game? And the person's like, all right, send me the CD key and I will add it to your account. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So At first it didn't work because I guess he had to, approve some stuff, and then eventually it worked like 30 minutes later. I'm like, yo, that's awesome. That was sick. I was so happy when I got that. And guys, not only did I get Battlefield 2, now I got the complete edition, and also guys, I got Battlefield 2142. That CD key, I gave him that CD key as well, and he installed it on my Origin account, and I'm like, hey, now we're talking, because Battlefield 2142 is another epic game that I really want to talk about here on the channel. Later on, I want to find out a way of playing that in 2021. There are ways to play that game now, and I just have to do it myself on my PC. I haven't done it yet, but it is coming down the line, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for being awesome. If you like these videos, going back in time and talking about these amazing games that we basically have in our lives, we have these in our minds, right? Like, we played this in the past, and then we're like, oh, what is that one awesome game that I played 10, 15, 20 years ago? Oh yeah, it was that game. Let's talk about it, right? So if you like these videos, like the video. Please, liking this video helps out the algorithm, and it shows it to more people. And again, guys, I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. I know it looks insane, but I said the same thing when I had 500 subs. And I'm like, I want 10,000, and we got there. So thank you guys so much for your support. Without your help, I can't get anywhere. Thank you so much. And again, guys, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Flashback Fridays with Pop Games. This week was Battlefield 2. What's it going to be next week? Who knows? But we'll see. See you later.